So it's time to move to a townhome, but you don't want to lose your sense of style, yet you're on an affordable budget. There's ways to work through that and get a wonderful place to live. Start with something of this nature. It's a one-level townhome in Eden Grove Heights, Minnesota. It's got a nice private end lot and maintenance-free siding. So the outside may look fairly simple, relatively modestly priced, but inside now, after you bring your own touches and feel to it, bring your own designs, you can uplift the home to a wonderful level and make it really personally your own. Let's go inside and take a look. So making the home your own. This one was just an average plain one-level townhome. But the owner did a lot of wonderful things, and I'm going to go through and we'll take a look at each of those pieces. Things that you might do, things to consider, and look how you can elevate an average property to something really, really special that stands out in the market and lives wonderfully for you. So first of all, she did a very custom paint job on the walls. We see this subtle changing of gray, a wonderful stripe, subtle, but it creates some depth to the room by doing that. She's also added really cool lighting. This is one area where you can really elevate and take a property to a next level. You see, these are walking on wires, people walking on wires, almost like a tightrope walker, going down the hallway and such. Creates wonderfully bright light, and it's an incredibly attractive piece of art without filling the walls and such. So let's go to the kitchen, because that's always the heart of the property, and everybody wants to see what goes on in the kitchen. So here we go, into the kitchen. This originally had wonderful raised panel cabinets, probably in a honey oak that was so popular around the time this was built. She has enameled them gray and added wonderfully subtle, newer hardware to the outside. Also, what makes this place very special is within the cabinets, we have just a tremendous amount of rollouts. So again, taken to the next level with rollouts in so many of the cabinets. This is a standard one. These are a wall of pantry cabinets. This you don't see very often. People go, there's no room for a pantry. This is a great way to get a pantry because you can look at all of the openings you have to create an incredible place for storage. It also becomes a decorative item in the kitchen. So this is a wonderful way when there's not the depth for a walk-in pantry. You've got as much shelving here as you would have in one of those. So around here, I love this feature. This is rarely done, but a lot of clutter ends up on the countertops, especially around the toaster and the crumbs and such. Little hidden cabinets here. The countertop goes through, so it's easy to clean, easy to wipe off, but everything's hidden back in these cabinet level, countertop level cabinets. So a really interesting added touch, keeps for a good clean counter. You've got the stone countertop, which is extremely dramatic, and a wonderful contemporary backsplash. So we've taken an average kitchen of honey oak with, plain white walls and laminate countertops and brought it to another level. Very decorative handles added here, a little bit of whimsy, and bringing a little bit of your personal style like that can really make a difference. Make it your own. These are fantastic size drawers, so very well thought out in how they arrange this. Also, the appliances upgrading. Get the appliances you like. That's a very simple way. One, you use them every day, so you want to enjoy the feel and experience of them. Here we have a double oven from Samsung, double fuel oven, I should say, with a warming center, very nice, and then microwave above. And the refrigerator is very special. It's got French doors. That is very much in demand today. Really easy to access all your goods, and look at the amount of storage you have on the door. We've got a chill area here for party dishes and such, and then this is the freezer below. Lots going on, plus integrated water. So this is the kitchen. Opening it up, sometimes these had cabinets across the soffits. These were taken down here. Nice. The gray swirled pendants are there to add to it. And lastly, I have to point out a sink, because I hear from my daughters all the time. I hate sinks with a divider in it. I can't do anything with it. Look at this beautiful bathtub of a sink. Undermount, and use very good brands, Kohler faucets and things like that, and made this place grow. Here's where the building in the townhouse really opens up. It's one giant room. As I mentioned, the building's about 1,450 square feet, but we've got these huge vaulted ceilings. We've got walls of ready for art. So this is a really great gallery sort of space. You've got tons of room to put your favorite art and really make it personal for you. Love the very contemporary ceiling fan that's here in the dining room. Very quiet operating, but it's got that subtle swoosh as you're over your table. And lastly, as we look at dining room to kitchen, she added cabinetry here. This would often be a breakfast bar, but it gets a little shallow and you're going to have a table right here. For her, adding cabinetry here made the most sense, as well as a wine cabinet. The fireplace was updated, added with a gas fireplace, stone surround and wood surrounded mantle around that, in that contemporary edge. So we took what was a standard sort of suburban townhome and made it into something very contemporary and fresh. When you're in one level living, one of the things that gets concerning is, where will I go? Do I have just one room to be in? Well, this one has the most desired feature, and that's a sunroom, a separate space where you can walk out to, and it feels different than your living room, and also gets a lot of light. That is really key for feeling fresh and bright inside your townhome. This has great windows. These face out to a wooded wetlands and forest area. Again, contemporary ceiling fans here. Just a perfect place to spend the afternoon. This faces west in the back, so you'll get that afternoon and evening sun. And for the patio, this was expanded. They come a typical patio on a townhouse is often very small. And this one added a couple feet going around it. So you can actually have a table out there, you can have a few chairs, you can have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of your friends. Very nice place to hang out. This room originally came with French doors. Those are in the garage. She removed them because she wanted the flow of space between. And again, one thing that's really important, especially if you're going to one level living, you have some concerns. It's a solid surface floor throughout with LVP. So real easy to roll on if you're in a wheelchair, if you're using a walker, fantastic. Again, you've made your own. You're not downsizing, you're letting your own personal spirit fly here. So a great slug of space here. And this feels very uplifting. If you have to be inside all the time, wonderful. You can go out to your patio easily. And then there's 2 bedrooms. We'll go to the primary bedroom first. The primary bedroom has paired closets. One here with built-ins, and then one here with additional shelving, built-ins, etc. So lots of space for your stuff. And easy to get to if you are height challenged. Big shelves here to use. That's a very grand size room. And again, she chose colors that really fit her. Soft, almost like a haze purple, and then a more strong blue purple wall as an accent. And then the other bedroom is just across the hall, an office or guest room. And this has a nice big window facing out. You're looking at pine trees, you're looking at green space. Great place to spend the day if you do have your office here. And for a visitor or a guest with a bed with a chair, they have a place to sit out as well. And this has the contemporary lighting continued. Kind of a fresh color in here just to bring some cheer and uplift. So now let me show you one of the best rooms of the house. There's a lot of good things here, but this one is special. And this is how you can make your townhouse special as well. Follow me. The bath. The bath here is really special. The tile in the shower is a geometric pattern, creating a contemporary, crazy contemporary kind of eclectic pattern. There's wonderful chrome handles on this very smooth glass. And we have a handheld body unit, and we've got a shower head above, a great bench behind for you know, shaving your legs, things of that nature. Really functional. It's a really huge shower. We've got a stone floor here, and it's heated, so it just feels lovely on your feet. The countertop is a honed stone with an undermount Kohler sink, Kohler faucet. The honey oak in here has been painted a nice bright white. And added contemporary shelves. Those are so nice to have these days, because really can decorate your room. This yellow is a very soothing yellow, and then a real glam kind of mirror with something out of the 80s disco, but it really sets off the room with these beautiful up and down vertical lights. Tastefully done, really tasteful choices made. So with some work, if you're not good at that, you can have a decorator for a few hours, can help you go find your direction. Otherwise, look around the showrooms. You'll see things that you like, and they'll help you pull them together. Huge amount of linen closets here. And this too, like the kitchen, rollouts on each shelf. This is all custom done with big drawers as well. Very nice wood with the dovetail joints and such. This toilet has been hidden by this little half wall. A nice little touch just to create in smaller baths a touch of privacy. This is a higher end Kohler toilet, and it has custom bidet feature, just heated as well. You can see the unit on the wall that controls that. So wonderful bidet. If you're European or just like that feel, that's a wonderful way to upgrade the bath. A very special unit. So this bath really is a standout. You may say, well, it's not connected to the primary bedroom. Primary bedroom's right here. You're probably living here yourself. It's here. It's also for guests, but I'll show you another place for guests. Really well thought out original design. So we've got past the kitchen, we've got this hallway. So nice long hallway from the living space to get to the guest bath. We go past the front door, which is closed now, and this is the front hall closet for guests. Very special guest bath. Nice to have it away and private. And this one's been done with this beautiful, bold, burgundy red walls. They're just warming and soothing. Also, cool contemporary lamps above the mirror, bright, shiny, again, reflecting taste of contemporary honed stone top, Kohler fixtures, a very sleek contemporary Kohler stool. Just a wonderful, wonderful little guest bath. And the last room inside is the laundry room. And this has a great bank of cabinetry. It has the deep sink. There's a closet for coats coming in from the garage. And then let me show you a little bit about the mechanicals. It's really important to look at the heart of the home. And here we have a very new Carrier furnace, excellent brand of furnace, with an April Air media filter, real beefy to get dust out of the air. Also an April Air humidifier, and that is to bring some moisture into the home, especially if you're sensitive in our long winters here in Minnesota and needs that extra moisture. The water heater, is also quite new, and it's got a water softener of its own. Many of the suburbs in the Twin Cities require a water softener because of hard water. This one's owned and transfers with the property. Let's go into the garage. As I was saying, with mobility issues, this unit is designed. It was only a soft step up from the garage floor to the laundry room, but this wonderful little ramp was built to make it easy to get in. Good sized garage for your vehicles, and plenty of room. Even if there's 2 vehicles in here, you have plenty of room in this garage to still get in and access your vehicle. Particularly if you're in a walker or a wheelchair, something of that nature, you have that ability. Let's take a look out back. The backyard here is really special. When you're buying a townhouse, look for what are your views. That will lock in value for the future, but also, and most importantly, make it super comfortable for you while you're living here. This property backs to this beautiful prairie wetland area with trees and forests. It's just a huge green space that will always be here. The other townhouses are away. It's got wildlife, birds singing. The trees are just blooming now. But if you're home, you're more homebound, you've got a patio to come out to and sit in here, and you can enjoy this great green space. Another piece that's nice on this townhouse is it's all maintenance free. It's got vinyl siding, it's got clad soffits, it's got aluminum gutters. All around the trim around the windows is, so from an association point of view, keeping your association dues down, very easy to maintain exterior on this property. I wanted to add a very special thing with this property. One that if you can find a property that has this, you'll be in fantastic shape living here. It'll really improve your livability. Right here in this cabinet, hidden away here on the top shelf, this is a box on everything that was put into the property. The fireplace, garage door openers, the refrigerator, the range, sprinkler head, shower head. All that was done, the plumbing companies. The owner here was meticulously organized, and all of this stays for the new owner. And in living in a property, if someone's kind enough to leave all their information like this, you've got invoices of when things were bought, what they cost, what the model numbers are. It makes living here so easy. So this is a real bonus on this property, and I hope that the property you purchase has this as well.
If you're looking for a townhome and you want to make it your own, I can help. Message me directly. This is Bud Batterson in the Twin Cities, and remember, in real estate, this Bud for you.